Hello FPL managers, today we talk about the knee-jerk reaction for Game Week 5. In today's video we have a look at the most transferred in and transferred out players so far this game week and make a recommendation to you guys as to whether or not you should go with the crowd and bring these players into your teams or release them from your squads. If you guys want to get the extra edge this FPL season, then click the top link in the description to get yourself 65% off Fantasy Football Fix Premium and also get yourselves a free strategy guide. So just before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to show your support for the channel as we're trying to hit 6k subs by Game Week 6, and also click that notification bell so you guys don't miss any future uploads. And with that being said, let's get into the video. So taking a look at the most transferred in players so far this game week, beginning with Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo has already seen just under 400,000 managers transfer him in, which comes as a result of his 13-point haul in Game Week 4. This came about as he got himself 2 goals and maximum bonus points as he was incredibly impressive for United. Ronaldo also had some very nice underlying numbers for the Devils' 4-1 win over Newcastle as he has an XG of 1.49, which was actually the top out of any player so far this game week as he attempted 6 shots, 2 of which were on target, and also had 1 attempted assist. So at £12.5 million, I do think he's a premium worth considering, and after this incredible performance in Game Week 4 and United's nice next 3 fixtures of West Ham, Villa and Everton, it could be a good time to jump on Cristiano Ronaldo. Also, with a 32.1% ownership that is only going to be rising over the coming days, it could be worthwhile bringing him in fairly soon as I would expect his price to rise shortly. Looking at the second most transferred in player so far this game week, it is the tied top scorer with Cristiano Ronaldo in Romelu Lukaku. Lukaku matched Ronaldo's 2 goals with 2 goals for himself as well, and he has already earned 150,000 new owners. This means he has got 23 points in his 3 starts for Chelsea, proving to be why he is one of the best premium options as well. His ownership is currently 8% lower than Cristiano Ronaldo, but I do think he will be rivaling him for points over the coming weeks. Across the span of his 90 minutes, his underlying numbers weren't quite as good as Cristiano Ronaldo, but he was very clinical as he had an XG of 0.56 as he only attempted 2 shots, both of which went in. Also, Chelsea have some great upcoming fixtures as despite facing Tottenham and Manchester City as their next 2 opponents, then from Game Week 7 until Game Week 11 they have 0 matches with an FPL rating of over 2. Also, Lukaku currently has the number 2 ICT index rank for forwards, so he's looking like a very threatening option up top for them as he is definitely their main attacking source. And for the third most transferred in player so far in this game week, it is Conor Gallagher. The Chelsea loanee has made a very impressive start to his new career at Crystal Palace as he has recorded himself 23 points in his last 2 matches. Also coming in at £5.5 million, he's looking like a great value option in the middle of the park as he has been providing fairly consistent returns. He has only played 3 games so far this season and has already recorded 2 goals and 2 assists and has some nice underlying numbers to suit. Gallagher did have the highest XG for that game, which was sitting at 1.01 as he got himself 2 FPL assists, recording an XA of 0.5. He also ranked up 6 shots, 1 of which was on target, and also attempted 3 assists as well, which is the tied most for the match, so he is looking nice for an all-round department. Gallagher had the highest XG on the pitch of 1.01 and also got himself 2 assists as well, with an XA of 0.5. Both these figures did rank top amongst all players on the pitch as he attempted 6 shots, 1 of which was on target, and also had the tied most attempted assists on the field with 3. So at £5.5 million, he is looking to be good value as he is providing good all-round flexibility in terms of goals and assist potential, and Crystal Palace also have some nice upcoming matches. Liverpool away in Game Week 5 is a bit difficult, but then Game Week 6 they face Brighton at home, then Leicester at home, Arsenal away and Newcastle at home. So actually from Game Week 5 all the way until Game Week 13, they only have 3 matches with an FPL rating of over 3. So if he can keep stringing together these great performances, I don't see why he wouldn't be a very good value option at £5.5 million. And moving on to the top transfers out coming into Game Week 5, beginning with Mikel Antonio. Antonio did pick himself up a last minute red card in his match against Southampton, which was a bit disappointing for his owners. His ownership was previously sitting around 50% but has since dropped below to 48% as he's already seen 375,000 managers transfer him out. I would expect this figure to rise though over the coming days as he is suspended for the next match and will only be available in Game Week 6. Also with the Europa League coming up for West Ham, I can see Antonio potentially getting rested in the Premier League as I'm sure the Eyes will want to perform well in the Europa League, so which could see him get decreased minutes. When he does come back from his red card, he does face Leeds away, which is an alright fixture, and then has Brentford at home, but after that they face Everton, Spurs, Aston Villa, Liverpool, Wolves and Man City. So really up until Game Week 13, West Ham don't have the most ideal fixtures, so with other players with better fixtures coming into good runs, it could be worthwhile switching him over. And moving on to the second most transferred out player, it is Bruno Fernandes, who has already seen 150,000 transfers out. This does come about despite him getting 8 points in Game Week 4 as he scored a nice long range goal and also picked himself up a bonus point. But of course, with the arrival of Cristiano Ronaldo to that Manchester United team, it looks like Ronaldo will be able to outscore Fernandes in the points department. I did touch on before how United have good fixtures in the next 3 of West Ham, Villa and Everton, so if you do back in Fernandes to continue getting points, I don't see why he would be a bad option. The only real player I bring in instead of Fernandes is Ronaldo. And to finish off the most transferred up players this week, it is Heung-min Son. He didn't take to the pitch in Game Week 4, recording 0 points. He should potentially be back for Game Week 5 against Chelsea at home, which is a difficult fixture, but then he has Arsenal away after that as well. I do think it could be worthwhile moving Son on, as his next 2 fixtures are looking fairly difficult, and at £10 million, I definitely think there are better value options in midfield, and just better premium options in general. His price has already dropped 0.1 million, and I would expect this to drop further in the coming days, so I definitely think Son is a good transfer out. Now taking a look at a new segment on the knee-jerk reaction video, we have a look at some transfer watchlist options for the upcoming matches. Here we have listed 8 players which could be worthwhile considering for these squads based on good current form or nice upcoming fixtures. The first player on the list is of course Cristiano Ronaldo, who we have talked about fairly extensively. At £12.5 million, I definitely think he is one of the best premium options in the game, and with their nice next 3 fixtures of West Ham away, Villa at home and Everton at home, it could be worthwhile jumping on him now. I did touch on Lukaku before, as he's another nice premium option at £11.5 million, as he has recorded 23 points in 3 matches. Obviously for Game Week 5 and 6 the fixtures aren't the best, but from Game Week 7 onwards, Chelsea have a very nice fixture swing, so it definitely could be worthwhile keeping an eye on Lukaku as a potential premium option up top. Another premium option in the forward line has presented himself as a nice pick as well, as Aubameyang did get himself a goal against Norwich. So far this game week he has recorded the tied most shots out of any player, which is sitting at 6, and also has the second highest expected goals of any player, which is sitting at 1.15. This is of course only behind Cristiano Ronaldo, and Arsenal's very good upcoming fixtures, it could be worthwhile keeping an eye on Aubameyang. Having a look at some Wolves assets, Marcel at 4.5 million is the tied top scorer for this game week with 13 points, as he got himself 2 assists and a clean sheet. The Wolves fullbacks were pushing very far forward in that match against Watford, as both him and Semedo were getting plenty of touches in the opposition box. Marcel also provided a decent goal threat as he had an XG of 0.56, which is actually one of the highest on the pitch, as he attempted 2 shots, and also recording 2 assists. He did hide his nice all-round potential. Edouard had an incredible debut for Crystal Palace as he got himself 2 goals off the bench, scoring just 27 seconds into his debut, and if he can continue to get starts for Crystal Palace at 6.5 million, he could be another spanner in the works for that forward line team selection. Obviously with Antonio on that red card, it could be worthwhile switching him to another mid-price forward, and Edouard is definitely presenting himself as a good option. In just 6 minutes he had a very high XG of 0.58 as he had 2 shots which were both on target, and if he can get himself further starts in the future, I can see him getting plenty of more points. Nelson Semedo, as I briefly touched on before, was another very good Wolves defender, as he had himself 2 big one-on-one chances which he just put wide, but he definitely has the points potential there. Wolves looked very solid at the back once again, as their very nice defensive form does continue, and I definitely would expect them to get plenty of clean sheets over their nice upcoming fixtures. Semedo had the second highest XG on the pitch with 0.79, as he attempted 3 shots, one of which is on target, and he was getting plenty of touches in the opposition box. Another Crystal Palace option in Wilfried Zaha did present himself as a good choice at 6.9 million, and he would definitely be one to keep an eye on. He did record 12 points in Game Week 4 with 1 goal and 1 assist, and with their decent upcoming matches, it could be worthwhile keeping an eye on him. And to finish off the watch list, he is still yet to play in Game Week 4, but Patrick Bamford looks to be nice value at 7.9 million. Obviously with Antonio on that red card, in Game Week 5, Bamford does have a very nice match, as Leeds have some very good fixture swings from Game Week 5 and onwards, and I think at a very similar price tag, it could be worthwhile moving to Bamford. He is 0.2 million cheaper than him, and he does face Newcastle away in Game Week 5, followed by West Ham, Watford, Southampton, Wolves and Norwich, so up until Game Week 10, Bamford has some very nice fixtures. So that's all we've got for today for the knee-jerk reaction of FPL Game Week 5. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like and subscribe to show support for the channel, as we're trying to hit 6k subs by Game Week 6, and also click that notification bell so you guys don't miss any future uploads, and leave a comment what you guys thought of this video and what are your transfer plans for the upcoming game week. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.